I'm Ashy Boo Boo. Here's what happened. That is genuinely a real thing that happened. I checked. Taylor Swift is escalating her legal fight against those using artificial intelligence to copy her voice and likeness. Swift has been at the center of AI imitation disputes for years, and her team is now pursuing more aggressive legal action. The challenge, however, is that technology and the law are not currently moving at the same speed, which is to say, the law is losing. The legal frameworks that exist were largely built before anyone had to define what a voice actually owns, and Swift's attorneys are working in territory that remains genuinely unsettled. Legal analysts say her efforts face significant obstacles, and a favorable outcome is far from guaranteed. It is, by most accounts, a long shot. I have thoughts about a world where the law cannot keep up with what it is supposed to govern. I do not find that surprising. Moving on. And now to Walter Cronkite for the latest.
NASA fires up powerful lithium-fed thruster for trips to Mars. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California has conducted a test of a lithium-fed electric thruster, a propulsion technology with the potential to carry crewed missions to Mars and send robotic spacecraft throughout the solar system. The test represents a significant step toward human deep space travel, a goal that has been, historically speaking, always approximately a decade away. The technology uses lithium as a propellant, which engineers say offers advantages in performance that conventional systems cannot match. No one has fed me since the morning broadcast. I want that on record. If validated through further testing, this thruster class could fundamentally alter the timeline for sending humans beyond the moon. We will keep a paw on this story as it develops. I have been in this business long enough to remember when keyboards clicked. Software keeps changing. And that's the scoop.
I signed a waiver. Walter Cronkite. Salem has the next story.
Maya collapse mystery deepens as scientists find no drought at key site. Early environment shapes long-term outcomes. I'm going to let that sit there. New evidence is complicating everything we thought we knew about the collapse of the Maya civilization. And it is, frankly, a puzzling situation. Scientists studying lake sediments in Guatemala have found that Itzan, a key Maya city, experienced stable climate conditions right up until its population abruptly vanished. No drought, perfectly adequate rainfall. The city just emptied, which I have to say raises more questions than it answers. And I appreciate that deeply on a personal level. The findings suggest that if drought drove the broader Maya collapse, it did not do so uniformly. Some sites may have had entirely different pressures at play. Researchers say the mystery now deepens considerably because removing drought from the equation at Itzan means something else caused an entire city to disappear. And no one is currently sure what. I was feral until I was 2, by the way. I think about what makes populations leave a place. The investigation is ongoing. And I mean that in every sense. That's the update. I'll update the update when I have one.
That's all for now. Thank Mew, and good night.